पेट पालने के लिए तो मजदूरी करते हैं, आज कमाया तो आज खाएगा।
हम गरीबों को कोई इज्जत कोई वैल्यू नहीं होता यहाँ पे।
इलेक्शन आता है ना, वोट लेने के लिए तो सारे भाग के आ जाएंगे।
जो भी ले आता है फिर शाम को पैसा नहीं देता है, कोई भगा देता है, कोई मारता है।
India is a strong nation and is emerging as a superpower in terms of its economic and military strength that it has achieved through relentless hard work. Today, India has got brilliant scientists, engineers, journalists, soldiers, bureaucrats, politicians, doctors, judges, missionaries, visionaries and gurus. The country's human resource and large population base are attributes of a strong nation. But over the years, we have failed to acknowledge millions of workers in the unorganized sector. Without them, the country's progress would not have been possible. Therefore, it is important to bring them in the mainstream of the society, because for long they have been exploited due to a lack of legal and social security. 40 to 50% of male workers and 81 to 87% of female workers receive daily wages below the minimum norm recommended by the Labour Ministry. As a result, poverty remains uphill. This leads to all sorts of social evils. The paradox has compelled Workers' India Federation to work for emancipation of unorganized sector workers with the slogan Secured Worker, Strong Nation. Unorganized workers are not only the workers who lack identity as a group or organizations, but also those who do not have legal protections like social security, medical and pension coverage.
घाट में कपड़ा नहीं धोने दे रहा है, पुलिस मार रहा है, जुर्माना लगा देता है 20,000 10,000 रुपया।
Most of the welfare programs available for poor are project based and for a very limited period.
जहाँ हम काम किए थे वो मतलब पैसा में दिक्कत हो रहा था, जल्दी पैसा नहीं दे रहा था, हमारा परिवार चल नहीं पाता था।
Organized sector laborers work on regular wages or salaries. They are registered with employment firms and are protected by labor laws having access to the government's social security system. But the organized workforce is only 7% of 390 million labor force. The rest 93% of the labor force is the unorganized sector, which has been classified under 123 sectors by the government.
रोजी रोटी के लिए अपनी दुकान चला रहे हैं। सरकारी स्कीम के बारे में सुना तो था, लेकिन हमको कुछ पता नहीं है उसके विषय में।
हम लोग का कागज़ जो है कचहरी तक पहुंचता है, फिर उसके बाद कहां तक जाता है उसके बाद कुछ हुआ नहीं।
The concept of unorganized sector workers became popular recently in India. This was because of the recommendation of the Second Labour Commission, 1999 to 2001. The Commission recommended to amend all existing labour laws to accommodate unorganized workers. As an outcome of recommendations in 2004, central government constituted a National Commission for Enterprise in the Unorganized Sector for ensuring the welfare and well-being of all workers, also including the unorganized sector. Up to 2009, Commission published 9 reports with regards to unorganized sector workers. As a result of trade unions, labour movements, Government of India has in the past few years woken up to the concerns of the unorganized sector.
पूरा जितना हिंदुस्तान में 12 सेंट्रल ट्रेड यूनियंस रिकॉग्नाइज्ड है, गवर्नमेंट ने रिकॉग्नाइज किया हुआ है, उसमें से 10 ट्रेड यूनियंस इकट्ठा हुआ करके और एक कोऑर्डिनेशन कमेटी बनाया और एक फोरम चला रहा है।
तो यहाँ कोई यूनियनबाजी चलती नहीं है, मैं कुछ सवाल नहीं उठता है। यूनियनबाजी करेंगे तो कहाँ से बनाएंगे, कहाँ से खाएंगे, कहाँ से बच्चों को खिलाएंगे पढ़ाएंगे।
मगर झगड़ा नहीं है, क्योंकि कोई भी यूनियन में जाओ तो उसमें कोई वर्कर को फ़ायदा ही मिलेगा। मेरे ख्याल में कोई नुकसान नहीं है, मगर कुछ लोग फील कर रहे हैं।
as a result of a sustained campaign both in Parliament and outside the Parliament on 16th May 2009. Much awaited Unorganized Sector Workers Act 2008 came into existence. The Act has got provisions for social security of unorganized workers. All provisions are being implemented by the welfare boards under central and state governments. Workers' facilitation centers set up with the help of labor movements or trade unions would enable registration of workers with their panchayats. This would assist unorganized workers to organize themselves into forums, sectional organizations, self-employed people's organizations, cooperative societies, self-help groups and NGOs. In spite of strong recommendations of National Commission for Enterprise in Unorganized Sector, for Social Security Fund for Unorganized Workers and ILO's directions to spend 4% of GDP for Social Security, we are spending only 1% of the GDP on welfare for the unorganized workers, while their contribution to GDP is 62%. The government is now looking forward to private sector initiatives in this regard. Instead of conventional attitude as strike, dharna or collective barraging, labor movement should come up with a balanced approach for the welfare of working class to build a strong nation where workers are secured. In this regard, Workers' India Federation is making a big difference with specific and systematic people-oriented and legally binding activities. Its federal network aims to function for the welfare of the workers in the unorganized sector. Workers' India Federation has been establishing workers' facilitation centers with the help of trained facilitators to educate working class about their rights, duties and availability of various government welfare schemes for them.
हम CVC लेबर कमीशन से जुड़े हैं और सरकार की योजनाओं को हम बार बार देख लेते हैं, उसके अनुसार सरकार की योजनाओं से ये लोगों को जोड़ने के प्रयास करते हैं।
हस्बैंड के गुजरने के बाद मुझे बहुत सी परेशानियां आ गई, बच्चों को पढ़ाने और खाने के लिए, कपड़े के लिए खर्चा भी नहीं चल पा रहा था मेरा। फिर हमने किसी से अस्मिता के बारे में सुना, जब से जुड़े हुए हैं बहुत ही अच्छा लगा। एक सेंटर मेरा चलता है, वहाँ पढ़ाती हूँ उन बच्चों को।
Workers' India Federation foresees a day when everybody having a wish and a will to work would get a decent work of their competence. We urge the leaders of the country and the privileged sections of the society to stand up for the rightful rights of our brethren in the unorganized sector. Let us all work together to strengthen our nation by ensuring social justice and security for the much exploited, unorganized labor class.